Next, ladies and gentlemen, on the agenda is the address by our guest of honor, and it's my privilege to have had this opportunity to speak a few words about her. Padma Bhushan Shabana Azmi. Hers is a name synonymous with good cinema. Born to famous couple reformist poet Kaifi Azmi and stage actress Shaukat Azmi, Shabana ji had both the fortune of esteemed pedigree and the challenge of living up to it. And by God, she did that and more. One of the finest actresses of the country, she has been part of many foreign films and projects. And as our Chief Minister has mentioned, she has received 5 national awards for Best Actress, 4 Filmfare Awards, 4 International Film Awards, as well as a litany of other honors, including the Gandhi Foundation International Peace Award for her commendable work for the slum dwellers in Mumbai. She and Kaifi Azmi are the rare father-daughter pair who have both won the Padma Purashkars, one of the India's largest civilian awards. She is a member of the Rajya Sabha and also the Goodwill Ambassador of the United Nations Populations Fund. She is also the member of the National Integrative Council and the National AIDS Commission of India. Besides proving her acting prowess and being renowned for her extraordinary contribution in the film industry, Shabana Azmi has made a mark for herself in the field of social activism. Less glamorous but more compelling is her work effecting social change in India. Amidst the initial adversities and threats for her activism, she proved her critics wrong and used her celebrity status to emerge as a high-profile social activist. It is a firm belief that art should be used as an instrument for social change, and she has certainly done that. Distinctive enough to stand out and proclaim her unique and exquisite identity, she stands out as a woman of style and substance, excelling in both cinema and social activism, her 2 spheres of public engagement. The 18th International Film Festival of Kerala proudly welcomes our guest of honor, Padma Bhushan Shabana Azmi.
Honorable Chief Minister, respected ministers, Mr. Carlos Saura, Mr. Priyadarshan, dignitaries on the dais, Srimati Beena Paul, ladies and gentlemen. I came about 15 years ago to this very stage to inaugurate the Kerala State Chalchitra Academy. It is indeed heartening to see today where the Academy has reached and the work it is doing. Good Indian cinema has always been associated with Kerala, and it is only when one visits the state and sees events like this, one understands why. Film does not emerge out of a vacuum. Like all art, it needs a context and an environment. Kerala provides both. The International Film Festival of Kerala is one of the elements in this environment, apart from education, world-class healthcare, and social security. Watching films opens a window to the world. It is as if in this one week, Kerala is the world. Our film goers, an extraordinarily large number, are exposed to only one kind of cinematic experience, the one which is provided largely by mainstream cinema. It is ironical that while culturally India is considered a land of myriad variety, our mainstream cinema limits itself to a set pattern of storytelling, sometimes at the cost of depth and richness of the cinematic language. It is in this context that the importance of such a film festival as this cannot be overlooked. Besides the work of masters that one would get to see in retrospectives, there are films by those who've made their first film. The remarkable thing about these filmmakers is the simplicity of their approach to the medium. There is no attempt on their part to impress the viewer with their artistry. And what is still more impressive is their depth of understanding of life and human behavior, besides, of course, the grasp of their medium. These films don't merely tell stories. They make you experience them without manipulating your emotions, thus setting a very high standard of exploring the cinematic language. There are stories that have been told through silent images, and there are stories that progress through forceful drama. There are films where the determining motive is the audience, and there are films where the determining motive is the film itself. These are the films that become a lesson to us, the students of cinema. In these films, it's not what will happen next that keeps us glued to our seats. Rather, it's what the filmmaker will think next. I congratulate the government of Kerala for nurturing this event and continuing its support. This is a rare phenomenon, a world now looking only at profit as a motive for any activity. I grew up in a family that believed art should be used as an instrument for social change. I believe all art has the power to create a climate of sensitivity in which it is possible for change to occur. In the next week, you will watch good films, meet many distinguished filmmakers, and enjoy the company of each other. A festival is time to enjoy and share. I wish you all this and more. Thank you very much.